it really affirms we're all members of the same species. Because, like, I am not of the same gender as most of my clients. I am not of the same race as most of my clients. I am not of the same age as most of my clients. I'm not of the same occupation as most of my clients. The thing that I have in common with every single one of my clients is we are all human beings. And there's so much in this overlapping middle of the Venn diagram between two human beings that speaking to this, that's where you can find what's empowering and liberating and comforting. If we look at the thin edges of that Venn diagram, I'm a man. If I'm looking at the thin edges, I'm totally unresourced, but unnecessarily because the commonalities are abundant in that middle of the Venn diagram. And I'm going to blame Freud again for for in some ways how society's become so atomized because in a psychotherapy room you're looking at what the individual thinks, what the one individual has been through, what the one individual wants, the one individual's values. So you're looking at the thin edges of the Venn diagram. But for me to be able to make one recording and it's listened to 2,000 people and it's going to benefit all 2,000, or for me to speak to a classroom with 20 people, I have to speak to the giant overlapping middle of the Venn diagram. But there's so much to be mined there that I think is often overlooked because we're looking at the thin edges. A lot of people, feel um, even living in the middle of a city with millions of people, they feel very alone because, "Oh, well, that person looks cooler than me." No, you're a human, they're a human, you can talk. You're a neighbor, they're a neighbor, you can talk. You're a colleague, they're a colleague, you can talk.
Such a beautiful message.